The first step in building a home is to prepare a foundation. Without a strong foundation, it would easily collapse. To approach our island-wide issue of homelessness, we need to have a foundation, not just a physical one, but a spiritual one that can help transform families and their communities around them.
In our own, state, we've got a crisis. One morning, as I was praying for the homeless crisis, the Lord just dropped that word and He says, I want you to plant a church among the homeless people. I prayed and asked the Lord, what do you want me to call it? And then the Lord just said, call it the shelter.
After 3 years of planning and collaboration, we dedicated the shelter on Wednesday, October 24th, 2018.
And whereas through the unwavering and coordinated efforts of Pastor Clayton Cole, church pastors, staff in the congregation, Intershelter CEO Don Kubli, and the supporting contributions from the community, the Shelter Project completed the first 12 domes in May 2018. Now therefore, I, Kirk Caldwell, Mayor of the City and County of Honolulu, do hereby proclaim October 24, 2018 to be First Assembly of God, the Shelter Day.
For the 12 and a half years I've been working in this field, sometimes it gets really discouraging because you kind of think, wow, are we ever going to get the solutions together at the same time? Today, I feel like that's coming together in an amazing way.
One of the most important words that we find in the New Testament is the word koinonia, which is often translated as community or communion. It's different from church because it's about the Lord bringing His followers together.
But I just really wanted to echo how grateful we are to the faith-based community and others for really stepping forward. And the governor also really believes in the spirit of collaboration. And this is why we set forward to partner together with IHS, so Assembly of God, and others to convene the Faith-Based Summit last year. And we're very grateful to see efforts like this one come out of that partnership, and we look forward to continuing to partner with the faith-based community and others moving forward.
Because, Pastor, I think this is a beginning. This is a kernel. This is a model. This is something that, as this grows, is replicable. And if you can get $200,000 in a matter of hours, in a couple of days, there's a great future ahead for the funding.
The reality is that the shelter that's provided to individuals who are homeless or houseless, that's only one part of the solution. The other part of the solution is that they need the connectedness and the love. Because there are people within our community that would rather live outside and feel that connectedness and love than go into a shelter. But yet here on this property, you're gonna have both. We cannot leave this place today without asking ourselves, what part do we play? Because it's one thing to complain, it's one thing to point out, it's one thing to assess, but it's another thing to say, what part do I play? What can I do in this? Because this is not a state issue, this is a community issue. And this is something that all together that we can make a difference. So thank you for being here, and God bless all of those who are part of this project. Mahalo.
thank everyone for their support for the shelter. Pray as we move forward, for we hope to not only change lives, but to change our community as well.